Welcome to the Bass Zone. I'm Jerry Baker. I haven't had a video posted in a while. I've had some health issues with my back and I've been really busy. But there's an issue with fluorocarbon that I needed to address with on knots. Yeah, your typical knots. These are two crankbaits that I have here because I'm talking about crankbait fishing here in a future video. And I wanted to talk about my setup and what I do. And I use fluorocarbon for my crankbaits. Yeah, I know they're tied to the wrong end, but I don't want to hook myself in this demonstration. On here, I've got the letter P. This is for the polymer knot. And over here is the Uni Knot. This is actually a double Uni Knot. Now, my demonstration here today is to explain to you guys what could solve a problem that you may be having and a problem that I know some people have. Whenever they do a hook set with fluorocarbon on light line like this 10-pound test that I would use on a lighter crankbait, they snap the line. Or if they get a big fish and he's pulling hard, the line breaks at the knot. And that's because a lot of times they're using the polymer knot. Now, the polymer knot's great for monofilament, and it's my go-to knot for braid. But for fluorocarbon, it's a big liability. And I'm going to prove that to you today because I'm going to show you on the double Uni knot how much stronger this knot is compared to the polymer knot. And I'm going to do this test repeatedly to prove it to you in different ways. I'm going to do the straight, long, hard pull where it's a continuous pull, like you got a 6-pounder on there and he's just digging. And then I'm going to do a quick snap hook set and see which one breaks and where it breaks at. And what happens might amaze you. And then again, it may not. But I do want to tell you the type of knot that I'm tying that I want you to go to that does not fail for me ever is the double Uni knot. And I learned this from Brent Ehrler. Brent Ehrler has a great video out that he ties this knot and shows in detail where I'm not going to. I'm not going to show you how to tie the knot because my thumbs are, they're not very coordinated. So when I tie the knot, it looks ugly, even though it comes out pretty. So I'd rather you go to his video. He does this video, if you do a Google search on YouTube, Brent Ehrler, fluorocarbon knot, and I think it's on a Gary Yamato tips tricks or something like that special where he does it because it's not really on his channel that he shows how to tie this knot, but it's easy to find and he ties the knot very well. But what I want to prove to you is how strong is that knot compared to the polymer knot and why you should go to this, not just for crankbait fishing, but even for flipping or lightweight finesse rigs. It's the knot that I use anytime that I tie with fluorocarbon because it doesn't break at the knot. And here's proof. This is a good polymer knot and a good double Uni knot. And I'm going to do the 6-7 pound bass that's just digging. He shouldn't be able to break the 10-pound test, but he somehow does. And here we go. Broke. Polymer knot. All the lines are right there with the Uni knot. This is going to happen every single time. I've done it probably 100 times in testing. And I've tested this knot compared to like the trilene knot. And this holds up. So we're going to stop the video here. I'm going to retie both of them. And then I'm going to do a quick, like a hook set and show you how that works. All right, I've done tying my knots. We're going to do the hook set snap test. I've got my Uni knot, I've got my polymer knot, and we're going to figure out which one of these holds at the hook set. Here we go. And if you see, that's the polymer, and it broke at the knot again. And there we are with the Uni knot in perfect shape. And the knot is not broke. Double Uni knot, Brent Ehrler, fluorocarbon, best fluorocarbon knot. He claims it. There's other ones out there, some kind of jam knot, I highly recommend this one. It is a little difficult to learn the tie after you, all knots are, except for the polymer. After you work on it a little bit, you'll be able to tie them, I'm pretty sure, in no time. Let's talk real quick about my setup for crankbaits. And when I'm talking about crankbait, I'm talking about right here, this video. This was 10-pound test, fluorocarbon. And usually on the heaviest I'll use on my crankbaits is 12-pound test fluorocarbon by Seaguar. But I was testing the 10-pound test as something that I would use on my 1.5 or 1.0 crankbaits for shallow. My 12-pound test I usually use on the 2.5 that I have right here, and I use a medium action carbon fire Lews rod, medium action, and I use the speed spool crankbait reel by Lews. The Lews BB1 has an anti-reverse that is not instant. There's a slight little lag on it. When you do the hook set, it gives just a little bit and then it locks in. And that allows you to get a good hook set. The fish has time to get a hold of it, where a true instant anti-reverse reel that you'd want to use for flipping or something where you have an instant hookup, that would pull the crankbait out of the fish's mouth before it has a chance to get it, because it is a moving bait. And I use this reel a lot of times even on my bladed jigs. I hope this video helped you. I hope you can use this and find out it works for you and keeps your fluorocarbon from breaking, especially on lighter lines. And give it a try. Go watch Brent Ehrler's video. And if you have any questions, of course, ask them down below and I'll get to them in a timely manner. You have a blessed day. May God be with you, and always be safe. And welcome to the Bass Zone. It's been a while since I've made a good video. Not a good video, but I decided to make this video because I felt like there was an issue with some crap, man. Why can't I say that? What is my setup for? Okay, great. Let's stop that. Take 3.